Hello everyone, I'm Ankit and you're watching StudyIQ IAS English. A very happy new year to you all. In our today's video, we'll try to understand what are bomb cyclones. Is it a bomb or is it a cyclone? Well, it is bit of both. So let us start our today's discussion. The notes which I will be using in our today's session, in case if you want to download them, you can go to a particular Telegram channel called as ETS Live. And while you're at it, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel also. So let us start by understanding why are we covering bomb cyclones today. Well, few days back on December 29th, a powerful bomb cyclone spiraled across the northern United States of America. And because of this, it led to triggering of severe winter weather in the Midwest and the eastern coast of the country. Now, I need to understand whenever the year is about to end, this is a holiday season in the United States and people move across the country through aeroplanes, right? Because US is a very big country. Now, because of this powerful bomb cyclone, we witnessed the weather became so severe, it led to cancellation of many flights, which disrupted the holiday plans of people across the United States. Now, reports have suggested that there are 27,000 customers who were without the power on 30th of December. Now, power cuts are not very uncommon in India, but it is very rare in United States. So when light goes off and it affects around 27,000 customers, it is a big deal. You can also understand the plight of this weather was such that 9,000 flights were delayed and as many as 889 were cancelled. And the weather forecasters in the United States, they've predicted that the entire week, at least the coming days, will witness intensification of this powerful bomb cyclone. So you must be wondering what the hell is bomb cyclones. Without further ado, let us find that one out. Now, I need to understand bomb cyclone, just like any other cyclone, is a low pressure system. But this is very different from tropical cyclones because tropical cyclones occur in tropics, that is in mid latitude, but in the early latitudes region. Now, what happens in cases of bomb cyclone that it is a rapid intensifying mid latitude storm which forms outside the tropical regions, hence the unique name bomb cyclones, and it occurs in oceans which are in higher latitudes where exactly United States of America is located. Now, the defining feature of what makes a cyclone a bomb cyclone is what we are going to understand now. This defining feature is called as bombogenesis. Now, what happens, like any other low pressure system, this bomb cyclone, the center of this bomb cyclone is a low pressure system. When the center of this bomb cyclone, the low pressure reduces or drops by a huge margin, that is at least 24 millibars in last 24 hours. This is what makes the condition of bombogenesis. And this sudden fall in pressure, it causes very strong winds, heavy rainfall and snow, which leads to flooding and destruction of life and property. So this bombogenesis, which happens in a mid-latitude region or high-latitude region, is what makes a cyclone a bomb cyclone. And it is very different from tropical cyclone. Now, how this bomb cyclone actually forms? Now, for any cyclonic system to develop, as I've told you, it requires a low pressure system. And in a low pressure system, you will understand that the air, it ascends rapidly. Now, during the bombogenesis or during the formation of a bomb cyclone, this rapidly ascending air, it has to be compensated by supply of air from nearby. So this is going to happen when cold polar air, it collides with a warm moist air that develops over the ocean. And what is fueling this bomb cyclone? It is sharp temperature contrast which happens when cold polar air interacts with a warm interact, right? And there is also strong jet stream dynamics which provides energy through this cyclonic formation, right? Now, as I told you, when air is rapidly ascending due to formation of a low pressure system, and it needs to be compensated or it needs to be replaced by surrounding air which approaches this low pressure system very rapidly. So as winds move towards this center in a very rapid manner, the speed of this wind creates what is called as a property damage, and it also may result into falling of trees or disruption of power lines, which we saw happened in the United States of America. Now, this image would make things easier for you to understand. As I told you, whenever a cyclone develops, there is what is called as ascending of the air. And this air, whenever it ascends, a nearby air system provides a wind to this system. And this rapidly emerging wind, which has to provide in the low pressure system, when it comes in the coastal area, it creates rapid destruction, which happened in the United States. And what is fueling this low pressure system is the interaction of jet stream support, which is through cold polar air, and it interacts with a warm moist air. So this is what is fueling the jet stream dynamics, and this is what is intensifying this low pressure system. And this rapid intensification of wind system needs air which comes to it from the nearby areas at a very high speed. So this is what is bomb cyclone. Now, as I told you, there are some differences between a tropical cyclone and a bomb cyclone. First difference is the region where these two wind systems occur. As the name suggests, tropical cyclones appear in tropics and subtropical regions like India, like China. Whereas the bomb cyclone happens in mid to high altitude regions, exactly where United States of America is located. Similarly, the energy source of these two systems are very different. Warm ocean heat, that is the latent heat, it provides energy to tropical cyclones, and on the other hand, it is the temperature contrast, the meeting of warm air with the cold air front, it creates what is called as a frontal system. And this is the essential defining feature of a bomb cyclone. Now, the core structure of these two systems are very different. The tropical cyclones have a warm core structure, as on the other hand, the bomb cyclone have a cold core structure. On the one hand, the pressure drop in the tropical cyclone is gradual, and as I told you, due to bombogenesis, there is an extremely rapid pressure fall in the bomb cyclone. Now, the typical impacts are same, but the seasonal pattern of these two wind systems are very different. On one hand, the tropical cyclones develop mostly in summer and autumn months. On the other hand, the bomb cyclones, just as it is happening now, it is developing mostly in the winter system. So this is the primary difference between the tropical as well as the bomb cyclone. Now let us understand, where do these bomb cyclones usually occur? These bomb cyclones are most commonly originating in western North Atlantic, and the cold air from North American region, it clashes with warm air which is available over the Atlantic Ocean due to presence of warm waters which is supplied through warm currents like Gulf Stream. And this is the area exactly where in the Northwest Atlantic region, very close to the eastern coast of United States, is where the bombogenesis or the bomb cyclones destruct, and it creates havoc in the eastern coast and the mid latitudes region of the United States of America. Now, where do or how frequent is the bomb cyclones? Now, bomb cyclones, other to the common understanding, it can happen anywhere in the year, but on an average it occurs around 18 times every year. And however, they primarily occur during the fall and winter season, and because of this happens because frigid air from the Arctic, it creeps south and it clashes with warmer air masses which are available over the Atlantic, due to presence of which current? The Gulf Stream current. Understood? Now, why are these so destructive, or why these bomb cyclones, by the name of it, so dangerous? The wind system that develops due to bomb cyclones, it can reach up to 18 kilometers per hour, and this knocks down trees, it disrupts electricity supply and takes lakeshore flooding. Similarly, the precipitation, including the snowfall, can be quite intensive, which leads to disruption of air travel. Similarly, the blizzard conditions, it can take place, and it can lead to very severe snowfall and winter seasons in the whole of eastern coast of America as well as in mid-latitude regions, right? So this is why the bomb cyclones are so dangerous. Before we move on to a UPSC question, there are a few important announcements. First is that we are starting with the resolution batch. This January resolution batch comes with many New Year gifts. The first New Year gift is that you are going to get 50% off on all the syllabus. In addition to that, you are also going to get double validity of the courses. So previously, if a course was offered for 16 months, now you'll get it for 32 months. So this is what is being offered right now because of the New Year, and this sale, please remember, it would end on 4th of January. So if you need to take admission, right now is the best time. Please make your New Year's resolution through our resolution batches. Take your admission as soon as possible and go on a journey which will ultimately culminate into your name in the final PDF. To make things sweeter, if you use the code ATS Live, you're going to get maximum discounts on all our courses, right? And these batches are offered separately for 2027 and 2028, so decide accordingly. And before we end, this is the question that has appeared already in the 2015 UPSC exam. Please try to make a guess. The correct answers in the comment section will get a thumbs up from my side. Okay. So this is all for today's video. You know where to go to download the notes. It will be available on the Telegram channel called as ATS Live. So this is all from my side for today. Please have a very good night. We'll see each other again, same time, same place, on the same channel, StudyIQ IAS English.